Hello, today I would like to show you how to make an isometric view in AutoCAD. And I already made this drawing which I want to use in this lesson. So if you like, you can take a screenshot of this and make your own drawing before you start looking at this exercise. So if you look at this cross here, this is the standard cross when you make this standard drawing views. So we have to change this to the isometric drawing course. So we go down here to the isometric drafting and we choose isoplane right. Then you see the cursor will change. So we go up and choose the line. And you can use this other drawing views to make a projected view. So if you just mark this point here, then it will make the helping lines for you. And you can go like this. And you can also use this point as a helping line. So, and you see automatically this angles will come very easy when you use the isometric drafting. So here you see it comes to 30 degrees. That's what we like to have. Yeah, on the angle. And we look at the dimension here. It's 65 millimeter. So we just choose the angle here and we write 65, enter. There we have this line, and we can use this point to make this one. Enter. So now we have made this side, and afterwards we will make all the cuts and shapes here. But first I just want to make the profile here. So we choose line again, and there you see it comes to 30 degrees again. And here it should be 120 millimeter. We write 120. And again, you can use the point for help. Okay, so now we have the external lines, and we will first make this side here, and we can start with this circle here. So we see to the center of the circle, it's 60 millimeter from this edge. So I go to line again, and I just point on this edge, on this end point. I don't click on it, and I move the cursor in the right direction, and I just write 60, enter. Then the line will come in this point. This is a helping line where now I have the center mark for the circle. So I go up to not the round circle, but the elliptical circle. Before I do that, I have to choose isoplane top, because this is on the top. and I go to the elliptical circle and choose the axis end. Then I go down to the command line and I choose ISO circle. Then I choose the center, and this circle was, the radius is 10. You see here they ask to specify radius of ISO circle, so I write 10. There it is. Then I will trim away the lines we don't need. And I make the new edges here. And I can copy this circle down here, trim away this and this. There we have the circle cut here. Then we move on to the next one. This is cut in the corner. So again, we can go to the elliptical circle, an axis end, ISO circle. We choose the corner as the center, and the radius of this is 10. So I write 10. Then I can trim away the unnecessary lines again. There. Now we have also this one. So this side is now okay. We can move on to that side. So we have to make this cut here. It's 10 millimeter in and 10 millimeter wide. And it's starting 25 millimeter from this corner. But since we already cut that corner, maybe we can choose from that other corner. So this is 65. That is 30 millimeter from that corner. You just mark the end point, move the cursor in the right direction, and you press 30, enter. So now you have the right correct point, and you want to have it 10 millimeter inwards. 10, enter, and 10, enter, and here you can just press the line, and we trim away the unnecessary lines again. So now we have this one as well, and we can move to the corner here. I think we start with the circle first. So this is 10 millimeter from the end point here. I prefer to make some helping lines, so I just mark the end point again, and I write 10. Again, I mark the end point, and I write 10. There I have the center point for the circle. I choose the elliptical circle again, axis end, ISO, and this is at radius 5. I write 5. So then I can delete the helping lines. So I want to chamfer or make a fillet on this corner. It's radius 10. So I go up to the fillet function. I select radius. I write 10, enter. And I choose this line and that line. So now this corner is also okay. We move to that cut here. And you see this is starting 50 millimeter from that endpoint. So we use line again. We just mark the endpoint without clicking. Move in the right direction and we write 50, enter. And it's 20 millimeter inwards. 20, enter. And I think it was 20 wide as well, yes. 20, enter. And there. So we can trim away this one. And we can make a new line here. And this here for this we can use the chamfer function. You see it's 5.5. We go to the chamfer. We choose the distance. We choose 5, enter, and 5, enter. Then we choose the lines. And we can, after we have done that, we just right click and we choose repeat chamfer. Yeah, that is okay. So we trim away this small line here. So now we already made this one as well. So we move to the next corner. This here also we can use the chamfer function. It's 10.10 millimeter. We go up to the chamfer function. And we go to distance and we write 10, enter, 10, enter, and we choose the lines. And I make a new line there. Then we have this corner ready. And I will make the cut here. And you see it's starting 25 millimeter from that endpoint. And it's going 10 millimeter in. And it's 10 millimeter wide. So I mark the line, mark the endpoint without clicking, move it in the right direction, and I write 25, enter, 10, 10, and 10 into the line here. And I see in the corner it has to be radius 2. So I go up to the fillet and I choose radius. I write 2, enter. Again I choose fillet, radius, and I write 1, enter. And I trim away this line. So now we also have that cut, and all the external cut is now finished. We have to make the circle here and the rectangle here. So I start with the circle that is 20. Yeah, it has a radius of 10 millimeter, and it's in the center. It's 30 millimeter from that edge. So I will use this midpoint here for a helping line, and I use this point here for helping point. I write 30, enter. So I have the center point for the circle. I go up to the elliptical circle, axis end, iso circle, choose the center point, and radius is 10. There I have the circle, and I remove the helping lines, and I will start on the rectangle. It's 25 millimeter from the end point in that direction and 15 in that direction. So I choose line again. I mark the endpoint without clicking, move it in the correct direction, and I write 25, enter, and I write 15, enter. So now I have the starting point for the rectangle, and I write 30, enter. I write 10, enter. Then I can remove the helping line. And I need to have a line here. So I think we have already made the isometric view. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. And you are welcome to subscribe to my channel and click the like buttons on my videos. I hope that you will follow me in the next video.